One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he's going to try to return this one. So SMU's offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He didn't get a lot on the return, but, man, he set his offense up at the 30.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Hauls it in. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. It's caught. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're
the sneak scores it.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Smu 0.
And he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Mustangs are flying down the field. Hand off from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Got his man on the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Missouri! He got loose. Lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Punch it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Finds some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Smu offense is headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Thomas. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That last completion sets him up on second down. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Mustangs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Mustangs will snap it on first and 10. He's got the tight end. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs. Themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down.
Let's go!
Back to pass, it's Clinton. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Touchdown Mustangs! A great catch and run. 6. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, SMU. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. And he's still running after the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Snap it from the 39, first and 10. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Now from the 48-yard line, it's first and 10. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it at the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll bring it out in the end zone. And the returner goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Knocked down for the tackle.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He takes it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It's complete on the right side. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's now up to 66 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
17.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moffitt.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make...
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. The RPO fires quickly to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Missouri! He got a step and just dusted the field.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
69, SMU, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. A strike downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Mustangs are on the move. The give on the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it hasn't always been that easy for the quarterback. He's been sacked a few times early on, and I don't know if he was expecting to have that much time from the pocket, surveying the field. His feet just never seemed to get settled, and I think that's what forced the inaccurate throw and incompletion.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Gets it out quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's now got 78 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to fight.
Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Set to kick this one away.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Clinton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger.
Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
Let's go, let's go.
Thomas looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Working that left side now. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Handoff from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got his man quickly. And it's a fumble on the play. And the fumble. Out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Wants to throw again. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Mustangs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Clinton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Handoff to the lone back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Gets it out fast. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right on the money. Goes upstairs. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.